Welcome, everyone, back to Battleground. We're stopping here in St. Louis, and this is the last edition of Battleground before New Year's Clash. We're going to start off like we usually... Oh my god. It's a GPW OG. Rowdy Ricky Case is back. He's accepted the open contract to challenge for the internet title. Some of you that may not remember or haven't been here as long, Rowdy Ricky Case was one of the original roster members when GPW first started. He wasn't here for very long though, and then was released. But he went out and he's been doing fairly well down on the independent scene around his home in Biloxi, Mississippi. And he decided to make a return appearance here in St. Louis. And he answered the open contract, or the open challenge, whatever you want to call it, for the internet title to take on this man, Dylan Bates. And of course, this will be Dylan's second attempt at a defense since he took the title from Tyrus. Bates coming to the ring, all business. Been going his own way ever since he had a difference of opinions of his former partner. Well, I wouldn't say former, I'm guessing they're still together. But Brody Blackwell has been out dealing with an injury after Brody and Bates had a match against each other when they had a difference of opinions after a loss in a tag team match. Bates won the head-to-head between the two, and then Brody Blackwell left to deal with some injury issues, and Bates has gone on to capture some solo gold here. He's ready to make another defense of the title. And there he is, Big Ricky. Came back to get rowdy. Like I said, he's been doing well on the independent scene down south around his home area. We'll have to see if we can talk to him after this show, get some information on whether he's planning on coming back full time or if this is just an appearance because we was in the area, or we'll have to see. But Bates is ready. Looks like Rowdy Ricky's ready. We're going to ring the bell and get her underway. And here we go. Nice monkey flip there by Bates. Oh, he's going straight for a quick cover. Only one. Big overhand right from Bates. Kick to the midsection. Oh, he's going for the armbar. Ricky rolls over to flatten out to get out of it, but locks himself right into a even worse predicament. Oh, and he snaps that shoulder. Kick to the small of the back. Whips him over the rope, but Bates hangs on, but oh. And Ricky's on the attack. Big drop kick from the big man. Yeah, I don't remember if anyone else really remembers. Like I said, he wasn't here very long from the start. Ricky was originally part of a tag team here. It was himself and his partner was Pretty Boy Jordan Johnston, who he stuck around a little bit longer, who actually wound up being hospitalized and missing some time, and then wound up actually being the end of his time here in GPW. Back in a good while back, he was hospitalized in a vicious attack by our current Coliseum champion, Justin Case, who wasn't going for the cover. Justin Case actually showed up and attacked Pretty Boy here on GPW programming when he was not even a member of the roster. It was back when there was a little bit of a feud going on between GPW and EIW. And there were a couple of attacks that happened back and forth, but Case attacking Pretty Boy was the worst of the bunch. I just realized something. Justin Case, Ricky Case. I wonder if they're any relation. We'll have to ask. We'll have to see if they know each other. But anyways, back to the action here in the match. It's been somewhat back and forth so far. But Bates is seemingly taking over. Pushes him through the ropes. Oh, hangs him. Whoa! I'm not sure what you'd call that, but I like it. Takes him up for the suplex, goes for the cover. Oh, 2.5. The hand was coming down for the 3. That was almost it. A little kick to the midsection. What's he thinking here? Oh, small, man. Small package pile driver. It's still only a 2 count. Ricky gets his shoulder up again. He rolls out to the floor. Bates saying, come on, get in here and bring it. Oh, he dives to the ropes. Takes him out. The suicide dive. I think Ricky may be in trouble. Oh, the big stomp. I bet that does it. 1, 2, 3. And Dylan Bates picks up the win and another successful title defense Good win for Bates. And we're going to move right on into the next match. And I'm sure we'll see Bates with something to do when we get to New Year's Clash. If not before then. Oh, and look. This match right here features a former Coliseum champion, and this man right here, Drake King. But this match, no titles, no crazy stipulations. This is a one-on-one, just good old-fashioned wrestling match. Because Drake King is serving as, I guess, what we can call the welcoming committee to a new member of the GPW roster. He'll be making his debut right here, right now, on Battleground. And I know management is excited for this one. But Drake King, he's been here since day one of the start of the company. Former Coliseum champion. Was once a member of the tag team known as the Fallen before his partner left the company. And he's been on his own since and done fairly decent for himself. But ladies and gentlemen, let's give a GPW welcome to our newest roster member. Fans of NGW or MWA know him well. Coming to us from New Jersey, here comes the Mad Dog. Mad Dog X has arrived on Battleground. I know management was happy to get this guy signed to a contract when we finally got the deal done. And now he's here to show what he can do in the ring. As I said, longtime member of the rosters in MWA and NGW, and currently, I might add, he is the Intercontinental Champion in EIW. So this is a big grab for us here in GPW. We're glad to have him here. He's got a solid opponent to face off with to start his time here, and we'll see how he does. And he's coming right out of the gates firing. He's already taken Drake King down twice. Oh, big right hand while he's got him in the headlock. And look at the power, picking up the big man. Straight up over his head in the military press. And then just drops him down. Oh, but Drake fires back. Lands a couple big shots of his own. Trapped in the corner. Now he drapes the leg over the rope and kicks him in the knee. Oh, picks him up, and then another big punch. Oh, big splash from the top rope from Drake. Oh, might knock the wind out. Oh, man, big punches on the ground and pound. Mad Dog started off hot, but he's going to have to get his wits about him, get back in this one. Drake's not being a very welcoming host here to our newest member. Drake rolls back into the ring, but Mad Dog meets him on the way in. Got him up. A rebound off the top rope into a powerbomb. I like that. Mad Dog tells him what he thinks. Oh, he's coming in for the shot, and Drake meets him with an elbow. Springboard off the middle rope for a big shot. Mad Dog says, nope, I'm going to duck under that. Throwing them kicks to the leg. Then the big clothesline takes the big man down. Those chopping kicks to the leg take the mobility away from your opponent. Oh, slides in with a big punch. Gets a 2 count. I thought maybe he was going to set up for either a punt kick or a curb stomp, but he came sliding in with that big punch. That was different. I like it. Big DDT from Mad Dog. What's he thinking here? Hops over, picks him up, just slams him straight down. That's for the cover again. 2. That's going to do it. Mad Dog plants Drake right in the middle of the ring and picks up the win in his debut match. Congratulations, Mad Dog, on your successful debut. I'm sure we'll see him again soon. Probably get him another match or two to keep getting him integrated into the roster and see what he can do. We're going to keep rolling right along, folks. Now, we have a tag team match that has been on hold for a little while. This match was actually supposed to happen back at the November Rain pay-per-view. But this team right here, the Prophecy, Akira Yamashita and Kenji Kimura, excuse me. They had gone back home to Japan for some commitments they had made at home, and on their attempt to return back to the States to get back for November Rain, they had some travel issues and couldn't make it, and the match was unfortunately postponed. But they've made it back. Everything's all squared away now, and we'll finally get this match out of the way as the Prophecy makes their way to the ring, and they will be taking on the team of Sander Cool and Colt Boone. These, of course, were the two teams that made it to the semifinals of the Tag Team Grand Prix and came up short of the finals. The Prophecy lost to the All Night Express in the semifinals. And, of course, Sander and Colt lost a title match to High Voltage in the semifinals. So management decided, well, let's see who comes out on top if we put the runners up against each other. And that's what we tried to do at November Rain before the travel issues happened. But there comes Sander and his partner Colt Boone, the Cowboy. And we know Sander's extremely talented in the ring. We know Colt Boone likes to fight. So we're going to get this one underway, and here we go. We're going to start off with Colt Boone for his team, taking on Akira for the Prophecy. And Akira lands the first big shot with that flipping Pele kick, and now he's just unloading with big kicks into the chest of Colt Boone. Oh, God. Just laying him in. Colt Boone looks rocked already. Quick tag by the Prophecy. Akira's out and Kenshi Kimura comes in. Of course, the Prophecy are... Oh, another quick tag. They are a veteran team that's been around a while. Good teamwork there. Oh, he's gonna... Look at this! Holy shit! Look at these two work together. As I was saying, veteran tag team that have been together for a good long while. Look, here we're going for the cover already. And they are former GPW tag champions. And they had their little bit of a run with the titles earlier this year. Since then, they've been kind of hit or miss with their success and their appearances. But then they showed up and went on a good run through the Grand Prix tournament. Oh! Colt Boone with a big drop kick to the back. And took Akira down. And stomping on him now. Colt must have gotten tired of getting bullied and pushed around to start this one and decided to fight back. Oh, the double knee drop to the small of the back. Whips him to the corner. Is he going to make a tag? No. Or maybe get Sander in here to get the fresh man in, but he's going to lock up with that Muay Thai clinch and throw some big knees. Goes up. Oh, the big knees to the chest in the corner. Showing off a little bit now. He's getting some momentum going. He's not paying attention. And he eats a big boot from Kenshi Kimura. The big springboard DDT. Now Kenshi's showing off and mouthing. And that lets Sander make the tag to get in. But Kenshi meets him on the way in with a big clothesline. Neck breaker into a suplex. Sander's back up and rolls in though. Oh, a drop kick to the leg and he flips Kenshi over. Stomping to the ribs. Boot to the face. He's got that arm trapped. He's going to crank back on the fingers. And the knees to the spine. Oh, come on, Sander. Came in, got a little bit of momentum, and then goes back and tags his partner who had been getting beat on. Kenshi took Colt up for a, looked like a vertical suplex, but Colt was able to get out of it. Big Superman punch. Goes for the cover. Oh, and Akira comes flying in to break it up before the ref even gets to one. But Colt's back in business now. Picks him up. Oh. Plants him in the canvas. Goes for another cover. Gets a 2 count and Kenshi gets the shoulder up. Akira's already dove in to break it up once, so he's made his one save. Got to think that early of a cover attempt, though, Kimura could have probably kicked out of it. Maybe Akira should have waited, but that's hindsight is 20/20, as they say. Double team maneuver coming from the Prophecy. Big boot. Oh, and Akira's going for the cover. Here comes... Well, Sander came in, but he didn't make an attempt to break it up. And Colt was able to get a shoulder up at 2, but then he gets hit again. And Sander just stands there and watches as Colt Boone eats the pin. The Prophecy with the win over Sander and Colt. Oh, man. Sander can't be happy about that, but he kind of doesn't have anybody else to blame. He just stood there and watched it happen. All right, folks, we're going to move on now. Excuse me. Taking a drink. I know damn good and well he didn't just say this guy's from New York. Cousin Cooper's from the backwoods and the bayous of Louisiana. I don't know why they said New York. Good grief. There's Cousin Cooper. We usually don't see him by himself. He's usually... Oh, no, it's Tombstone. Representing the Highway Disciples. As I was saying, we don't usually see Cooper by himself. He's usually in tag team action with his tag partner, Uncle Buck. But he's got a big order in front of him here as he's taking on Tombstone. And folks, this is the first of 4 qualifying matches for the Gift of the Gods ladder match we have tonight. The 4 matches here tonight will fill the rest of the field for the ladder match at New Year's Clash. Last time we were on the air, we saw the other 4 qualifiers, which were Big Nasty Richard Long, Dr. Christian Gonzalez, crap, I'll have to go back and look at my notes. I don't remember who the other 2 were. But the other 4 spots will be filled here tonight. And look at the difference in size. You gotta think Tombstone's just gonna try to manhandle Cooper and bully him around the ring. Oh, yeah, I remember. It's Big Nasty Richard Long, Donnie B, Atticus Black, and Justin Case. Those are the 4 qualifiers that we already have. So those 4 are waiting to see who their other 4 competitors are going to be. Starting with this match. Had a bit of a brain fart there. But we have 4 matches here. We're going to run all back to back to back to finish filling out that ladder match. Tombstone stomping away on Cooper. Picks him up. Just throws him down. Tombstone's just manhandling the poor kid. Oh, into the turnbuckle, and he's busted open. Cooper's bleeding. Big scoop slam. Oh, Cooper kicks out at 2. He's still got some fight left in him. just picks him up, slams him again. Big elbow drop. Another big elbow. Oh, and then he just stomps on his head. Oh, look at that. Cooper fighting back. Big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Catches the leg, hits the leg sweep. Cooper's fired up. Crowd's getting behind him. Does he have enough firepower to stop the big man, though? Nice arm drag. He whips him, tombstone into the ropes, drop down. Oh, he jumped too soon. He mistimed it, missed the drop kick. But Tombstone didn't miss his. Uh-oh. Got him by the throat. Big choke slam. Plants him through the canvas. That's going to do it. Tombstone is going to New Year's Clash for the Gift of the Gods ladder match. There's spot number 5. Just added some raw horsepower to the ladder match. As Tombstone picks up the win. All right. Move right along into the next match. Another qualifier here for New Year's. Oh, damn, it's the Giant Headhunter. The big Samoan is here to try to qualify for the ladder match. I just realized a minute ago when I was saying the qualifiers we already had, I got mixed up. I said Dr. Christian Gonzalez when I meant Donnie B. Too many D's. Dr. Christian Gonzalez has a chance to qualify, though, because he is taking on this man right here in this match. It'll be Giant Headhunter versus the Doctor. I had my names mixed up, and I apologize. And here comes GPW's resident physician. Doc likes to take his time, though. It may be New Year's before he gets to the ring. There comes the Doctor, ready to treat his patients, as he likes to call all of his opponents. Come on, Doc. The people got stuff to do. Let's get this in the ring. So we have Tombstone has already qualified. Now we have this match. The next match includes another member of Doc's group, the ICU, as Anubis will be in action, but I'm not sure who he's taking on. There's just a question mark on the card next to his name. And then the final qualifier match will be a big one, as Jason Drax will take on Slade for the last spot in that qualifier. Or excuse me, for the last spot in that ladder match. Oh, and the Giant Headhunter Oh, the big stalling suplex showing off the power. That is a big man. He goes for a quick cover on the Doc. Gets a 2. Oh, he's stomping away on the Doctor. Doc seems a little dazed. He wasn't expecting the big man to be coming out this quick. Another cover attempt by the big Samoan. He's just manhandling Doc here so far. Big right hand. Oh, he got him in a big bear hug. Squeezing the life out of him. Doc's going to drop some elbows, though. Looks like he's going to try to get out of it. Oh, and the ear clap. It may not seem like much, but that big double clap on your head will mess up your ears and throw off your equilibrium. Doc with a couple of drop downs and then the big backdrop over his head on the big man. Oh, another big right hand. We're going to trade back and forth. Doc's got some power, and Doc's not a small guy, but I don't know how wise it is to stand here and trade with this big dude. He says, come on, hit me. Oh, he backhands him. Now they're going to trade chops. Another big punch. A big chop from Doc. Another big overhand right from the Samoan, the headhunter. These two are just throwing at each other. Oh, and we've got a hockey fight. Just throwing everything at each other. Shades of Don Fry and Takayama. Oh, and the cutter into the sleeper hold, that big submission clutch that Doc likes to use. And they're back on their feet. Drop down. Drop down. Oh, and a shot to the midsection, a low blow coming in. Then the body shots and the stomp. Doc taking over now. Rolls him over, goes for a cover. And that's going to do it. Those body shots took the fight right out of the headhunter. And Doc is going to New Orleans. And qualifies for the Gift of the Gods ladder match. It was a pretty good little back and forth match there between these two. But a good win for Doc, and he will move on. Excuse me. As I said, the next qualifier is going to feature one of Doc's teammates in Anubis. And here he comes. The second representative of the ICU to try to qualify for that ladder match. I wonder what kind of dynamic that would bring to the match if Doc and Anubis both are there. We've only seen Anubis a little bit here in GPW. He debuted a while back and came out as a corner man for the Nightmare Tyrus. And then he competed in a 6-man tag match at November. Wait a minute. Holy shit. He's back. We haven't seen this guy in forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Collins is back. He's been out of action for a while. We really haven't heard from him, but Jaden Collins is here. Well, apparently, while he was gone, he made himself some new gear. Got a little bit of a new look to him. We haven't seen Jaden in a while. And look at Anubis staring a hole right through him. These two actually have a history of a little bit. If anybody that's been following EFED for a while knows, these two had a little bit of a history in SSW. It's been a couple years ago now, when Jaden actually was in a feud with the one and only Tommy Prime, Mr. Hollywood himself. And Jaden and Tommy Prime were going back and forth on over who could save Anubis and fix him up. I don't remember all the details, but I remember Tommy Prime was trying to teach Anubis how to be one way and basically kind of treat him like a little lapdog, and Jaden tried to save Anubis and give him a little bit of a makeover, and it was a whole lot of craziness and chaos. But these two have a history, so you gotta think Anubis is shocked by this. Jaden, though, coming out firing. He doesn't look like he's missed a beat as far as his skills go while he's been gone. Big springboard moonsault. And Jaden's fired up. Big knee lift. He's got Anubis rocked. Gets a 1 count. Gotta say, it's good to see Jaden back in action, though. He's gonna whip it. Oh, man. Meets him coming off the ropes with a big punch. Goes for the cover again. And that's gonna do it. Jaden Collins just pinned Anubis in pretty dominant fashion. That match was pretty one-sided from the get-go. Jaden looking good here in his return. Congratulations to Jaden Collins. And he qualifies for the ladder match. He will be in New Orleans on New Year's. Welcome back. That takes us in to our last qualifier. This should be a good one. As we see Jason Drax making his way to the ring. Since he's been here, Drax has made no short list of rivals. Had that vicious feud with Atticus Black going into Night of Glory. He's been dominant in other matches against other competitors on the roster, and is not shy about telling people what he thinks and what he feels. I mean, he's had some sort of disagreement with damn near everybody on the roster since he's been here, if I'm going to be honest. But he can back up what he says, and he is more than capable of running through pretty much anybody on the roster on any given night. And here comes the veteran, the EIW Hall of Famer, the one and only Slade. Rocking the Violence Society colors here tonight. Slade looks fired up and ready to go. And of course, you know, Slade's always a busy man too. He's the acting CEO at the moment. Oh man. Falling headbutt, and I think Slade's already bleeding. Slade is the acting CEO of EIW at the time, and was, just until recently, the world champion, the world heavyweight champion in MWA, before he lost that title to David Payne. And he's kind of been taken out of his game to start right here by Drax. Drax has come out firing. Big power bomb. We're only a few seconds into this match, and so far it's been all Drax. Oh, but there's Slade, gets some shots in. Picks him up and plants him face first on the mat. Now they're fighting on the floor. Oh, what's Drax thinking? He's got him up. Oh, no. Slams him. Shoulder first onto the apron. And then spins him around and runs his head into the side of the apron. But Slade fights back. Runs Drax into the steps for a second time. I'll get back in the ring, boys. We're up to 6 count, 7 count. This match has to be won in the ring. I mean, I guess technically you could win by count out, but that's a cheap way. Oh, big clothesline from Slade, and another one. Oh, and he ducks a clothesline attempt by Drax and then hits the scoop slam. Rolls through. Oh, the kick. Then the knees to the stomach. Then a backflip with the knees to the stomach. Slade all over the place with his offense. Big DDT. And of course, this is the co-main event of the evening, folks. After this match, oh, hang on, Drax going up top. Slade misses, but Drax misses too. I think Slade punched the turnbuckle. He's holding his hand there for a second. Look at the strength. He rolls through and picks Drax up into the fireman's carry before planting him back down. Oh, and then the face breaker into the knee. Big spear from Slade off the ropes. Going for the cover. Ooh. Oh, Drax gets shoulder up at 2. Slade's... Oh, he was waiting for that big kick and he missed. Drax sidestepped it. Oh, the big tackle off the rebound from the ropes. Sends Slade halfway across the ring after the impact. Oh, he's got that vice grip. Like the Iron Claw. Just squeezing Slade's head, both temples at the same time, with one big paw. Drax is a big man. He's got some power behind everything he does. Oh, he's got that claw hold again. But Slade's fighting back. Punches the midsection, breaks it up. They lock up. Oh, he takes him over. Good little belly to belly there by Slade. Oh, and they both go over the top rope with the crossbody. And they both spill out to the floor. Holy crap. And Slade posing, flexing on him. Stomp to the back. Remember, these guys are fighting for that last spot for the Gift of the Gods ladder match. Big spot for whoever wins that match. And that guaranteed contract for a shot at the world title locked in that briefcase. Drax better pay attention. He's up to 8. Quit playing to the crowd and get back in the ring. Oh, the backstabber. Drax rolls through. Oh, big clothesline from Drax. He ducks it, takes him up, big back body drop. Drax goes for the cover. Drax gets it. Drax just pinned Slade and is going to New Orleans. Oh, come on. Battle Cat Jr. has decided to attack me here in the broadcast booth. Bear with me for 1 second, folks. As we go. Oh, crap. Come on. We've got to change tapes for the main event. And my controller's freaking out. There we go. Nope. There we go. And we're going right into the action. Entrances didn't get recorded somehow, but we're here with the main event. And obviously you see DTM and Caleb Kennedy locked up here. Need to get up set up a little bit of backstory here. DTM came out at the last house show and attacked our world champion Pitt Machiavelli from behind and made it clear to everyone that he wants to take a shot at the champ. And Pitt was all about it. Well, Caleb Kennedy, and then you see there in the corner, stunning Sean Franklin, took exception with both DTM's actions, called it a cowardly move to make a sneak attack on the champ. And they also, oh God, big DDT on the apron. They also took exception to the fact that DTM just thought he could jump the line to try to get a shot at Pitt, especially Caleb, considering Caleb is the former world champion that has just traded the title back and forth with Pitt McAvely. Well, Caleb and Sean both made their voices heard, made their opinions felt and known, and both called out DTM. DTM going for the cover. Both made a call out of DTM. And DTM, of course, fired back. Words were said. Threats and challenges were made. And we wound up here in a tag team match with DTM and his partner JP3. They are, of course, High Voltage, and they are, of course, the GPW Tag Team Champions at the moment. But since Caleb and Stunning Sean both jumped at the opportunity at the same time to try to get at DTM, everyone involved decided what better way to try to settle this than in a tag team match. And then that's where things get even more interesting. Because Pitt McAvely has already said he wants DTM, he wants to fight him, he wants payback for the sneak attack. That match was made up, JP3 going for a cover on Stunning Sean. Gets a 1 count, and it. Sean got his shoulder up right about the same time Caleb showed up to break it up. But anyways, Pitt McAvely versus DTM will happen at New Year's Clash. Oh, he's got him by the nose. Oh, and he slaps him in the face. Got him by the nose again and slaps him in the face. Anyways, as I was saying, DTM and Pitt McAvely will face off at New Year's Clash, and the title will be on the line. But to make things a little more interesting, if Stunning Sean... Oh, big air raid siren there. If Stunning Sean and Caleb Kennedy can pick up a win here in this tag match, 2 things happen. They get added to that title match at New Year's Clash and turn it into a fatal 4-way for the world title. Also, if Sean and Caleb win this match, regardless of what happens at New Year's Clash, they also secure themselves a future shot at the tag team titles against High Voltage. So there's a lot of pressure in this match on all these competitors. And Battle Cat voices his opinion too. He says, yeah, that's right. Get out of my drink. So there's a lot of pressure here on DTM if he wants to keep his match against Pitt McAvely as a one-on-one singles match and turn aside potential challengers for his tag team titles. He and JP3 got to win this. But at the same time, there's a lot of pressure on Caleb and Stunning Sean, because this match could give them both 2 big opportunities. But the tag champs have been undefeated. Oh, Lord, look at the dive through the ropes by Caleb. Blindsides DTM and takes him off his feet. Oh, the big knee drop. Since JP3 returned, a good while back. Oh. As I was saying, since JP3 appeared here a good while back and made a save to help DTM, and they reformed High Voltage, they've been undefeated. In fact, the last time DTM lost a match was the night he lost. Oh, we're at an 8 count. I've been here talking. I'm not watching the clock. Oh, Caleb gets back in at 9. That was close to being a count out. These guys are throwing everything at each other. Oh, Caleb going for the cover. And it gets a 2 count and DTM gets up. I was saying, we haven't seen DTM drop a match since the night JP3 showed up to save him. When he lost a match to Donnie B for the Internet Championship and then was attacked after the match. JP3 showed up to make a save, and these two longtime tag partners reunited, and they have been on a roll since then. They started winning matches, then they claimed the tag titles, and have held them since Night of Glory. Had some successful defenses, went on an amazing run from start to finish through the... Oh, goes for the cover, gets a 2... Oh, almost a 3, and Sean dives over the referee to break it up. I think he clipped the ref. Yeah, the ref's down. DTM turns his focus to Sean. Hits him with a big clothesline, but he turned his back on Caleb, who's still the legal man. German suplex from Caleb. Oh, the big pop-up cutter. Goes for the cover. Holy shit! Caleb Kennedy just pinned DTM. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Kennedy just did it for his team. Stunning Sean and Caleb Kennedy are going to New Year's Clash. They just turned the World Championship into a fatal 4-way. And they earned themselves a future title shot at the tag titles. Boy. Things just got interesting, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.